So in this video we are going to see about homeostasis, which is another aspect of our forms and function plan. So homeostasis and plants. Homeostasis. So let's see what's written here. So first thing, this word homeostasis. What does this mean? Homeostasis, which simply means maintenance of temperature, maintenance of maintenance of a lot of things like O2, H2, nitrogen, and these all in plants. Otherwise, homeostasis simply means if the temperature outside is changing, so it will how it will manage inside. So this means if outside temperature is changing, so how will they manage inside temperature? Like they don't need to change the internal environment, so they maintain by the concentration of O2, H2O, these all. So we have so many factors here. Let's see if we just discuss about the time. So we have two times. How? Like daytime and nighttime, right? So let's discuss about daytime. We have daytime plus nighttime. In daytime we simply just do few things. Like in daytime we have both process, photosynthesis plus respiration, like, right? So this means we have both process. So what will happen in the O2 is produced. O2 is produced when the in the process of photosynthesis, and then this O2 is going to be used in what? O2 is going to use in cellular respiration. Cellular respiration, right? Then comes our next part, which is nighttime. So nighttime we only have respiration process, no photosynthesis. Why no photosynthesis? Because in photosynthesis we are supposed, like, we require light, sunlight, and for sunlight, of course, sun only appears in the morning, not in the night, so that's why only respiration process occur. So in respiration what we'll see that the CO2, here CO2 is going to be produced and O2 is going to be used, and this CO2 will do what things, like CO2 will again used by the photosynthesis process, which I already mentioned here. Here O2 is going to be used by cellular respiration. Here CO2, which is product of respiration, will be used by photosynthesis. So I'm sure it's clear to you. This is the only first factor. Then we also see a lot of other things, like what? So let's see. So even there's another factor, if this is going to be a cell, so from cell, when there's exchangement, so what will happen when there's diffusion by cell, like if we want to remove oxygen, carbon dioxide, so it's like oxygen or carbon dioxide, if you want to remove from cell, so it will take process of what? Through diffusion we can remove that. This is the first factor. Then comes our another factor, which is our second. If you want to remove it by leaf from leaf, how will it does, like if they want to exchange O2 or CO2, so from leaf we have holes like that, like not holes but a structure that's called stoma. So from when we want to remove from leaves, then there's a stoma. Then comes our third part, which is if we have these are the root hairs. So if you want to remove CO2 and O2 by some plants, then we can also use root hairs. These are the three factors. Then comes our another part, which is about few other, like, then comes our exchangement. We have two process, transpiration and guttation. Sorry. So then comes our transpiration and guttation. So what we'll see here, In this one, transpiration is simply it is the leaf, so they will help in removing water from the surface. So removal of water from their surface. Then comes our second part, guttation. It's like if this the leaf on the tip, here on the tip we have few structure like the removal in the process of water vapors from the tip or the ending. This ending is termed as margin, which is the part of leaves. So on these ending we'll see water vapors. You might have seen mostly in the grass. When we wake up in the morning, if we see grass, there's kind of water drops. That water drops are nothing else but these are guttation. So this means they remove the water by in the form of water vapor on their leaf margin, on the end, on the tip part. So I'm sure it's clear to you. So we might have seen if the person who have kidney stone or any kind of stone in their body, so they're supposed not to eat the tomatoes and spinach, these all kind of fruits, vegetables. Then we have another like few other things like what, let's see. When we see in autumn there's removal of leaves. Why they do remove? Just because to maintain the homeostasis. So the trunk when they remove, that's called as extritropho. When the And we also have other plants like renin, which help in caliphase plant, rubber like latex, which help in rubber plant, and these all things. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.